Hello and welcome to my first day off in Mallorca. Today is my first day off here in Palma. It's very sunny, basically there's no clouds. This is the first week of summer. I don't know, maybe you can check. There's people swimming and there's people sunbathing here. And for me it's summer, December. So the 6-7 months like this, that's very good. This is my first day off. I want to tell you something that happened yesterday in my job. I received tips. Sunday was my first day. We are like 35 workers, more or less, something like that. We all have a salary, obviously. Tips, they all go in the same basket. And then at the end of the week, the owner collects the tips and he counts all the tips and then he split the amount equally. Let's say tips divided 35 and each one of us gets the same according to how many days he worked. It's like equal, democratic, call it as you want. The week is calculated from Monday to Sunday. So basically I start on Sunday, so they gave me 1 day of tips. So everybody got the same, from the dishwasher to the barman, to the chef, the main chef, to the second chef, to the third chef, to whatever you want, they got the same. Equal, democratic. In London was different. The system to collect the tips were the same, so all the tips in the same basket, and at the end of the week the GM in that case calculated all the tips and he divided the tips for the workers. How did he divide it? I really don't know. I presume that there is like a rank and there is like a scheme, I don't know, because everybody got different amount. In the restaurant where I used to work, there were like the GM, AGM, manager, restaurant manager, bar manager, supervisor, and whatever. I assume that everybody got different amount according to the position and according to obviously how many hours, but most of all, I think according to the position that you are covering. Okay, that's the two different systems. Okay, London system like different position, hours, whatever. Mallorca system, everybody the same, very easy. Okay, yesterday I received 1 day of tip because I worked Sunday. They gave me tips for Sunday just for 1 day. I received exactly 50% what I usually got in London for 1 week. Let's say if in London I got £100, here I got in 1 day £50. That's an example. It's not the amount that I really got. Just an example. In 1 day I received 50% what I usually received in the previous job in London. My point is that this system is much more clear. This system is more transparent. This system seems to be more equal. London, I was working 3 years in the same place and nobody, nobody in 3 years, nobody explained me clearly how tips were divided. Nobody explained me what was going on with the tips. That's really unfair. That's really unfair, because if you say that we are one team, that we are like a big family, blah, 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 at least you should be transparent, you should have some morals and talk to your staff, and tell them how you're gonna split tips, because tips belongs to all of us, to all the team. It's not something that we receive from the owner of the restaurant and we say, oh, thank you. No. Tips is something that comes from the customer to the staff. That's what tips are. When I used to work there, most of the customers ask me, do you receive these tips? I want to give you tips for the good service. I want to leave you tips for the barman. Can I leave you tips? Yes. So the intention of the customer was to give his money to me and my colleagues. So at least, in my opinion, GM, wherever, I don't know who, because I don't know the system, because nobody explained to me in 3 years. At least, please be transparent. Tell to your staff how much we did in tips and how you're gonna split. At least be transparent. Then do whatever you want, but at least you should be transparent. That's what you should do, in my opinion. Yes, it's true, I should have asked if I wanna know how the tips are divided, but you know what? If you think that I should have asked, well, wonder yourself. Maybe you should have told me before I asked, because if I ask you, means that you didn't tell me, and it's your duty to tell me where my money are going. That's what I think. That's it. See you tomorrow.